Hello and welcome. I'm going to start with a rant, and then I got another rant, and then it's going to be Goodwill pickups and thrift store pickups. The first rant is Joe Martinez had the same issue with the same person. Luckily, I did not trade with this person either. Travis Neely is on Instagram. So if anybody's watching that he's offered to trade, don't waste your time. He's not going to come through. He's a liar. He told me last month that he shipped my package and I should get it between the 9th and the 12th. Well, the 12th was a holiday, so that wasn't happening. Almost a week after that, he kept asking if I had shipped mine. I was like, no, I was still busy and doing other things, so I hadn't gotten around to it. And then I asked for a tracking number, just like Joe asked. Doesn't come up with a tracking number because he didn't ship anything. That's why he doesn't have a tracking number. So this kept going on for a few weeks, and I guess 2 weeks ago he had told me he was going to, well, actually this coming up Monday, I'm doing this on Thursday, coming up Monday will be 2 weeks, because I asked and he said he would go to the post office on Monday and try to find out where the package is. And he kept asking if I was going to ship mine, and I said, when I get yours, I'll ship it. So I haven't heard a word from him since. And so obviously he's out there trying to scam people to get free shit. I'm not in for that. I like trading with the people I've been trading with, but because this guy wants to be like this to people, trying to screw them over to get shit that they're paying their money for, and he just wants to steal it from them, basically. That's not cool. I mean, we've got a pretty nice little community here of trading and stuff, and I do like picking stuff up for people when they ask if I can get it. They reimburse me for the stuff I buy, like I did at Target for Miranda. I was happy to do it. I could do it for her, no problem. But that kind of thing. So because of that, anybody I've never traded with, I need shipment first before I ever ship anything. Because, I mean, I'm not out to screw people over. Okay, so that's that rant. Now, I was about to do, because I watched Joe's video today, because Movie Edge had mentioned it, and when he said Travis, that's when I started going, I wonder if this is the same guy. And sure enough, I watched Joe's video, and he mentioned it in his, and then posted the guy's image. I'm like, yeah, this is the same guy. He's sitting there. So, all right. Over with that one. Now my rant's on back, because I was going to do this video yesterday. I'm glad I didn't, because now I had time to do this little rant since I saw their videos. This rant is with Goodwill. Now I went in, I because I don't price anything at the Goodwill that I do go to, like some of the stores I know do, and I mean they did mark. I picked up a couple of video games and they did tag them with prices, but the movies and stuff they never tag, and they usually don't even have a sign saying what the price is. So I'm trying to remember what the price is, because I also go to the thrift store and DVDs are $1, Blu-rays are $2. So I'm sticking that in my head. So I go in, I'm figuring out the price, and I'm like, okay, should be about $37. I didn't hear the guy say anything. He rung up my card. I start walking from the register. I'm register 2. There's 6 registers. It's a straight line. I'm walking down. I kind of look at the receipt, and it says $54. I was like, whoa. That's way more than I expected to be paying. So I stopped at register 6, which is the manager, who I just happened to recognize her. And I said, hey, I want to return some of these because I wasn't expecting to spend this much money. And she goes, oh, at the bottom of the receipt, you're not allowed to return media. I said, I didn't just walk in. I just walked from the fucking register over here. I said, I just bought it. And she goes, nope, not doing it. So I'm going to have to get a hold of corporate or something, because I understand the process of not doing returns on media. I've been in the business for years. You don't want to return it because you're afraid I go home and watch it, and then I don't like it, and I want my money back. I go home and I make a copy of it, whatever. That's fine. That's all logic. Normal, no issues with that. But if I'm still in the fucking store, I haven't even passed the register, and I'm still at least another 20 feet from the door, there is no reason why you don't give me my money back when the product was just bagged and I walked maybe 10 feet. There's none. So she's really pissed me off. I should have stayed there and had her call corporate. It pissed me off on my whole ride home. I don't have an issue paying the price of the movies. I just didn't feel like spending that much at that moment, so I wanted to return some of it so I didn't have to spend it. So don't get me wrong on the price. I just had my price wrong, but I didn't want to spend $55. It was almost $20 more than I felt like spending. But my issue is not returning something while I was still in the store after I bought it less than a minute and telling me I can't return it. So that'll be the end of that once I contact corporate, because that's not the way to treat people, especially when you're a donation center and you thrive on people coming in and buying this stuff. So now I'm going to start with what I picked up at that Goodwill. First off, I'm going to start with I found 4 video games. They were priced $2.99 each. Perfect shape, no issues. All of them are Xbox One. Farming Simulator, $19. $3. Why not? Don't have it. Something else to grab. And they were all stacked together with the movies. The Tom Clancy's Division. Bonus with this is the digital content add-on piece here, Hazmat gear set. Code still worked, so I lucked out with that. Got a little extra. I was happy to find this because I've been wanting to kind of play this. Heard it's a really good game. Is Mad Max. Now the code one here didn't work, so I didn't get the extra content with this one. And the last game that I got was Fallout 4. And as you can see here, there was a code for Fallout 3 free, and that code didn't work. So I didn't get any extra bonus out of any of that. Now, movies I picked up. I basically picked up movies, extra stuff just for trading and for my own collection. Blu-rays, didn't get too many of those. Yosemite, the High Sierra. I didn't check my app at the time, but either way, I already have this, so I don't need this one. Another thing I picked up purposely on extra because I knew I already had this was the Karate Kid. Jackie Chan and Jaden Smith. Now, let's see. These Blu-rays I did not have. First one here is a combo. Nicolas Cage, Seeking Justice. This is on Anchor Bay. Don't recall ever seeing this film. Let's see. The only issue with this one is you can see that they wrote on it with an ink pen. I got another one today that has the same kind of thing on it from the thrift store. But that's a minor thing. I'm not too worried about it. Next one I picked up on Blue was Water Life, the most valuable resource of our blue planet, the Big Blue. WWF's scientific supporter. This I knew I didn't have. I mean, I thought I had that Yosemite one. I mean, I didn't think I had it. That's my issue by not ever checking before I buy stuff. This one I picked up. High School Musical 3 Senior Year Deluxe Edition. Now, this one is the real old style flip. Now, I luckily had one of these big fat cases, and I had to print artwork. So it didn't have a case, it didn't have artwork. I had a slip sleeve and the 3 discs and the other pamphlets that were included in it at the time. So I got the pamphlet, and then the 3 discs. They were all in good shape, but was glad that I found a good copy of the artwork online, and that I had the case that it actually went in. But it's kind of weird. I got everything but the case and the artwork, but there was a slip sleeve and stuff, because it was like a slip sleeve sitting there, and I kind of pulled it, and inside all the discs were inside the little paper sleeves. And I was like, oh, I know that's 3 because I know the Disney digital discs. And anyway, now this is another one. This one's brand new. I can tell it's brand new in there, but I need to get it open, and I don't feel like smashing or breaking the case. It's a Blu-ray combo special edition, Twilight Saga Eclipse, still in a security case. So I need to get a powerful magnet. None of my magnets I have here at the house are strong enough to trip that security code. But I figured, why not? $2, brand new copies. I pretty much will always buy brand new copies of stuff, even if I have it, just in case somebody's wanting to trade. Now on to the DVDs that I got at that Goodwill. First off, I think, let's see. Everything that was kind of wrapped that was still sealed new. America's National Parks, Fire Mountain, the eruption and rebirth of Mount St. Helens. I haven't opened this one yet. But the weird thing is, this whole beginning here talks about Kenny Rogers, but it doesn't say if he's narrating it or his music is in it. It just talks about Kenny Rogers and his career. American icon Kenny Rogers is unique. His 60 albums, recorded over 5 decades, have sold 105 million copies worldwide. He is among country music's biggest crossover success. He has won the Grammy 4, People's Choice 11, American Music 18, Academy of Country Music 8, and Country Music Association 5 awards. A 1986 PM Magazine USA Today poll named Rogers favorite singer of all time in 1989. People readers voted him favorite male vocalist. I have no idea why it says that, because I haven't opened it to check the disc yet. And then it goes on to talk about, Mount St. Helens. So that was really kind of weird. This is a Good Times video. Then I found another national park is Mount Rainier, Arctic Island in the Sky. That one I haven't opened either. And same thing. Talks about Kenny Rogers. And then down in the second half, about, the content that's actually supposed to be on here. So I'm kind of curious about that. Another one I picked up, which I already have, but this was sealed, so I grabbed it. The Nanny Diaries. Always willing to pick up anything that looks like it's a decent movie and shrink wrapped. See, like some of these were the ones that I would have returned because I knew I didn't need them for myself. The Notebook, still sealed, wrapped. This one here was still wrapped, but I didn't own it, so I've already opened it. Is Brad Pitt in Fury. I have not seen this. I seem to be picking up a lot of war movies lately from thrift stores, Goodwill, what have you. That one. The other one here I got was still sealed as well. Is Killers, Katherine Heigl and Ashton Kutcher. And this one, I believe this one actually had a digital code in it. I think it was. I don't remember. It was yesterday. Just so much. Disney title here. Chicken Little. Got a few of these Disney titles. Added those points that, let's see, I had 4 different Disney things, and 2 of them, the codes were still good, so I got points for them, and 2 of them weren't, so not totally bad. Bump up my points. And then I do have a movie coming from Disney Insider Rewards, so keep getting one movie at a time because that's about all I find. But I picked up Three Kings. This was not sealed, but it was in good shape. I know I've seen this and it was a good movie. Another one here I picked up, did not have, is Super Mario Brothers Super Show, Mario Spellbound. One, two, three, four, five. Looks like 5 episodes. This one here was still sealed. Kevin Costner and Bill Paxton, Hatfields and McCoys. 2-disc set. And I was really excited to find this. I'm glad the actual disc is in good shape. This is Tom and Jerry Tales Volume 2, which was, as far as I know, the last one I needed. I had 1, 3, 5, well, 1, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So now I've got 1 through 6, completing that collection. I don't know if they went to 7 or not, but I was happy to find that because I saw the cover and I'm like, I don't think I have that one. I think that's the one I'm missing. Iron Man Extremis in the Digi pack. I have this in a keep case, well, regular DVD case. I knew I had the movie, I just didn't know what the packaging was I had. But kind of collect both, if I can get them both. And the last one I got at Goodwill is Disney's Secret of the Wings, a Tinkerbell Fairies movie with the slip. I don't know anything about this one. A nice slip. I like that slip on that one. All right, now on to what I just picked up on my way home at the thrift store by my home. Picked up a bunch more stuff wrapped. There's a few things here I still haven't unwrapped. I haven't decided what I'm doing with them yet. And the first one is Bones, the complete season 4. We all know that promo sticker from Walmart. So I don't care, but it's still sealed. There's a security tag there and shrink wrap. And here I found 2 more of seasons of this show. This is the same store that I went in and I found season 3. Now I found season 2 and season 4, and season 4 actually has a slip sleeve on it, of Suits. Still sealed. So now I have 2, 3, and 4, and I'm thinking about possibly keeping these. I have to see how many other seasons there are. I mean, I know I need at least season 1. Then since I didn't have this scanned in my app, I found more national parks. Mount Rainier. So now I have another copy of this. Still sealed. So Goodwill and the thrift store got some of these. But I did find at least another national park one that I didn't have. So there's 3 out of the 4 that I picked up, all still sealed. Big Bend, America's Last Primitive Frontier. And it also has information about Kenny Rogers on the back. And here I found, ends up being kind of weird. Let's see. I had to put this in a newer case because the one it was in was kind of cracked up. I was trying to find another one, but this is the fat cases, and they're not as easy to find all the time in really good shape. Luckily, I did have some extra, not too many. This is The Greatest American Hero, the complete first season. There's Mill Creek with the old logo. I was trying to figure out what it was because there was only 2 discs, and it was the old paper style way Mill Creek was putting their stuff on. But luckily, on the side of the spine, it said 2-disc set, and there were 2 discs in there, so I knew it was complete. Then, while I was hunting through there, I found another one. The best of The Greatest American Hero. Believe it or not, 4 episodes. And when I looked at it, because it says episode 1, episode 2, episode 3, episode 4. So this disc here is the first disc in here. So I only paid $1 for it, so it's not a big deal. I like kind of collecting a little bit on that, but just in case one of the discs aren't in great shape or playing, that at least I'll have the other one. Then I got Poltergeist 25th anniversary with the slip sleeve on it. Something I didn't own. Got that nice look on there. I don't think anything else, yeah. You can see. This one here was still sealed. The Dean Martin Celebrity Roast bonus features, 2-disc edition. I keep seeing some of these different Dean Martin ones, but I haven't seen this one that said bonus. And since it was a 2-disc, more content. Something else I did not have. I know I've owned this at some point. Probably was on VHS. This was brand new, factory sealed. Is Caddyshack. Like I said, don't have the Blu-ray yet, but for $1, start with this, and I can eventually get the Blu-ray. If I don't, I don't. No biggie. This one here was still factory sealed and digital code as well, and it still worked. It is Beautiful Creatures. I have not seen this movie. I've seen the cover of this movie before and know of it, but had not seen it. Let's see. Another one. I've got to go and find another cover art for this one here, because this was in a red box packing. Is a DVD for the movie The Favorite. I'm going to show you the disc. I don't have it. I looked it up. It looked pretty interesting. It said drama comedy. I think it was set in like Victorian era. But anyway, I have to print that. Looked pretty funny. Something else for my nephew and nieces is a double feature of the Muppets. Muppets from Space and the Muppets Take Manhattan. And they're both on their own disc, so at least they'll be at a better quality. Then this was kind of weird. I found another Powerpuff Girls, Powerpuff Bluff. So now they'll have 3 of the 4 single releases that were like this. I mean, they do have a lot of episodes on them. I loved watching this show. My wife kept calling me gay because I had bought car mats, steering wheel cover, and had it on the pickup truck I had at the time when I finally bought an automobile, because I always drove motorcycles. But I didn't care. I love this show. So now my nieces and nephew can watch it. I have not seen the new one. I know they remade and making new ones, but the animation I think looks a little different. This is something I haven't seen, but since I've been watching What We Do in the Shadows, the TV show, we'll keep binge watching that over and over and over again. The one guy is in a couple of the episodes, but he's also a creator, and he was also in the actual film that the TV show is based off of, and that is season 1 of Flight of the Conchords. So, looking forward to watching this. I do have like a disc from Best Buy that had an episode, but I don't remember if I actually watched it. It had like 2 other episodes, and I basically wanted it because it had an episode of What was that? I might even be able to find it really quick. In fact, we got this back up. What was the stuff? What was that? Extras with Ricky Gervais. That's a really good show. I liked watching that. But that had an episode on it, so that was the main reason I had grabbed that. Another DVD. Back to the war thing. I thought I actually had this on Blu-ray, but I guess I didn't. When I checked the app, is Patton. 2-disc edition. Fat case. The old fat cases. Another war movie is The Bridge Over the River Kwai. I know this is a classic. I know I've actually watched this at least once at some point. The last DVD that I picked up is Kill Bill Volume 2. I thought I saw one in there. I started digging around and I guess I didn't. It might have been just the yellow from this because I know the other one's primarily a yellow cover. But since I haven't found the Blu-ray yet, figured I'd grab it. Then onto the Blu-rays that I found today. Pitch Perfect, which was good because I did not have this. I have Pitch Perfect 2, so I was glad about that. It had a code in here, so I'm guessing whoever owned this took a marker and scratched over the code. So I'm assuming that's how he or she figured out if they entered the code in. But I mean, if it's not a disc related code, I throw the paper away after I use it. I don't need that trash in there after that. This one here was in a DVD case, so I already had to sit there and convert this one over. And that is Sex and the City, the movie extended cut. Doesn't say anything on the back about being a 2-disc set, but it says disc 1, so I don't know if there was a bonus. Yeah, this is the other one I was telling you about that's got the, I don't know if you can even see right there where they wrote on it, is if the second disc was just a DVD or a bonus disc, because it doesn't state a bonus disc in here like they normally do, tell you disc 1 or disc 2. But just another one I did not have. Another one I grabbed that I already have, but it was in good shape, is Forgetting Sarah Marshall, the Blu-ray DVD. And there's a code in here too, so I don't even know if the code's any good on this one, because I've already redeemed the code that I have on mine. Found a copy of this. This is something I had traded, but luckily this one had a slip sleeve on it, so I kept the slip for myself. That is The House. Blu-ray and DVD in here is still good. Then the first stuff that I did find, actually the first thing that I saw when I walked in and I saw it in the pile, was Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice Ultimate Edition. All 3 discs in here, all in good shape, with the slip. So, just gotta see if my brother has this or not. And the last one that I picked up, it was like the third movie I found, was Wonder Woman with the slip. And both discs were in this perfectly fine. So I don't mind picking up big titles that are good and in good shape. Anyway, so that's all I picked up. Actually, that was just 2 days. yesterday and today. I do have the one coming. And once again, be careful. If anybody's trading out there, hopefully nobody else is trying to get screwed over. Like I said, Joe had mentioned that this guy tried to do this with somebody else because he was trying to pass off horror titles, and they were some good titles. I was hoping to kind of get them, but I thought it was kind of weird because some of the stuff he was offering me, which was still horror titles, were fairly recent. I mean, two of them were box sets that I know the lowest price of one of them had dropped when it was on sale as low as $40. So, and one of the others had only come out like a couple, it wasn't a box set for this other one, it was just one of the movies that had just come out on Blu-ray like 2 weeks before. So those are things that kind of already had me at a not too sure if this was a legit thing going on, but hence anyway, everybody stay safe, and thanks again for everybody who has been subscribing to me, people who have been staying, and the people I have traded with or sold to, thank you, and I'm glad that I could help you out. We'll see you.